Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through my savings challenges for, what am I talking about, y'all? I'm going through my week 3 cashless spending for the month of September. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things budgeting. So we're just going to jump right on into it. Right now I am using my Ally checking account for all of my everyday spending for our household, and then at the end of the week I just reconcile everything. Right now I'm just trying to stay away from using my credit cards unless it is for purchases that will be immediately paid back, such as my sinking funds and for gas. So let's just see how the week transpired. We are going to be looking at our charges or expenses from the 13th through the 19th, okay? So let's get on into it, and let's start on groceries. So for groceries, I ended up having 2 orders. I was running out of things, and then I was just like, let it be, Janelle, let it be. So I spent money on the 13th, and I also made a grocery delivery on the 18th. So both of them were a Walmart delivery. The first one was for $88.01. And then the next one was for $73.38. And I thought this one that I did on the 18th, I would be able to get everything I needed to just cover off for the rest of the month. But y'all, that was a lie. That the lie detector said that was a lie. So I already breaking the news to you. I have bought groceries again. But it's okay. We got to eat. And that's not one thing I'm going to be scared to spend money on. So that was everything for groceries. Next is going to be household. And on the 13th, they came and cut our grass. And then on the 14th, I did a little bit of shopping for the household. So toilet paper, paper towel, I don't remember the other stuff I got, y'all, but just trust. I think it's in a video of what I bought. So I did Target. I did fairly well because I had a $15 gift card, and then I had got $10 off. Plus, I used some like other coupons that they have on their Target app, and it's why I actually really like going to Target, because there's just so much to save and they give you different coupons for stuff. Next is going to be personal. This is the only thing that doesn't actually come out of the household budget, but I just track it so you guys are able to see it with me. Starting in September, I moved my gas from the household to my personal, since I only fill up for myself. So you will see that this is everything that involves me. So we had gas that I filled up on the 13th for, what was this? Shell gas, and that was $42.41. Then I went and got my nails, toes, and eyebrows done. Y'all see my nails, y'all? I love this shape on my nails, and I just had to go back to them. So I just put beauty on here, and that was an even $100 for all services and tip included. Next, I forgot to add that on here, but we had like a sip and shop, and I bought myself a ring. My residents convinced me to get it. It was super cute, and it was $5.41. It's just like cheap jewelry. It's not anything like too crazy. I had a deposit because I got paid early on the 18th for $10. On the 17th, you guys, I went to Walgreens to get something, and I spent $9. And that was that. And then on the, I don't know what this, I think this was the 13th, I went and got breakfast. I am slowly getting myself out of like going to McDonald's, and it's really only McDonald's and Starbucks that I really would go and get like food from, and Chipotle. But breakfast wise, of course, there. So getting away from that, I'm going to start. I want breakfast more than I want dinner. So I may need to switch back to having breakfast and lunch and not having dinner, but we will see. Or maybe just going back to having 3 meals a day, but still just keeping maybe breakfast like super non-low carb or super low carb. But yeah, $5.17, that adds up very, very quickly. So those were the things that happened for personal spending. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I just need to go back to boiling some eggs and having boiled eggs in the morning for breakfast. Lots of protein, especially since this week, y'all, I have started walking in the morning. So proud of myself. And it's very rewarding because I actually feel good afterwards. And I think that's the best motivator because I'm like, oh, I want to feel good. I want to be in a good mood. I want to burn calories. So I want to get up and do it. Next is going to be spending. And so for spending, y'all, and I wrote, as I'm doing this video, it's after this, but I did another video and wrote stuff in here. So I apologize for that. But for here, this was on the 13th. A lot of stuff happened on the 13th, but we did back to school. I don't know why I wrote pics in here because the back to school that I had, like, that happened, it was 11:36. It was because we went to, we'll see in the other spot. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna get to it. Next is gonna be eating out. On Saturday, before I went and got my nails and toes done and all the good things, I was hungry. I tried to see if baby girl would eat some of the food that I had. She said no. I don't want food unless it is. Now she still likes her cookies, but now all she wants is goldfish, y'all. That's literally all she wants to eat. So I spent $11.02 for breakfast that day for the both of us. She just looked at me like I was crazy. So that was eating out. Nothing for baby girl. And then here, I'm going to see what it was. Back to school. I went and I'm trying to think, y'all. I want to say, oh, yes. Okay, so that's what it was. I wish I had wrote down what it was. It was on my Amex, but I want to say it wasn't at Target. It was at Walmart. And we ended up, where's my red pen? We ended up, it's coming to me, y'all. It's coming to me. We ended up getting her some like clothes and shoes. Maybe not shoes I didn't get her, but I got her some clothes. No, I got her some clothes and shoes. Yes, I got her some clothes and shoes for her school pictures. That's why I put pics on there. So I had $70 left in back to school, and then I did the remainder out of spending. But y'all, if I remember, maybe I will show y'all one of her like school pictures. Y'all, she was so cute. I had to just like cry and ask her to please smile because in none of her other pictures she smiled. And she did mommy a big one, y'all. She did mommy a big one. So that was what happened on the 13th for that. And then also on the 13th, which I'm just going to write over here, I finally have paid for my car registration. And that was $73.75. And then we finally got the amount due, and I made sure I just paid that off, which was our roof repairs. I had to take that out of emergency fund, and it ended up coming out to $10.50 because they did also do some additional work that my husband had asked them to do, and they were able to do that the same day. So, I mean, it worked out well for us. And we're just gonna go with that and just be happy and blessed. Our roof is still intact now, and we'll live to see another day. So that was all of our spending for the week. Now let's get down to the breakdown and see what has been going on. Okay, so we are going to be looking from the 13th through the 19th. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and continue to use this red pen. I do have my cheat sheet here, y'all, so that it just does not take us too long to go through the numbers. But actual was $26,1696, $550 for income, and then we also had other, which was from savings challenges for $303. And that had totaled out to, I don't know, because I never wrote it down. So let's get my calculator here. 303 plus 550 plus 2616.96, and that was 3469.96. Okay, so that was the income that we had to work with for this week. Now there was nothing budgeted, but we're gonna put savings challenges was 300. That would have been taken out of the account to go towards sinking funds and savings. And then we had groceries overage because I was over. So that was $14.35, which y'all will see below. So those were the two things that came out. I actually already have that. So it came out to $17.35, which left me with a remaining in our checking account at $28.49.61. And we'll have that here. $28.49.61. The way that I use this is these envelopes is what was rolled over from the previous week and what the ending balance is, not what I've used in between. Same thing for sinking funds, extra debt, which is unbudgeted items, and then savings, which is not actually like extra savings. So let's go through the numbers. So we start off with groceries at $147. I ended up spending $161.35. And remember, y'all, I told y'all that I had spent groceries for week 4. So that is where we are for groceries. For household, we spent $125.24, and that left us with $72.76. Y'all know I roll over the change for 76 cents. And then next is going to be spending. We spent $11.36, so that left us with $40.46. 64 cents. Don't listen to me. Well, no, listen to me. And we'll roll over the 64. Eating out, we spent $11.02, and that left us with $11.98. We'll roll over the 98. And baby girl, she stayed at $17. And so we spent $308.97, and we are left with $140 in our checking account. And then personal is not included in what's left over, but I always just share what I'm saving, what I'm spending, and what I have left. So for personal, I had $241.63. I added $10 from my pay. Every time I get paid, $10 goes into that account. And then I spent $167.16, which leaves me at $84.47. Just making sure that I'm seeing that correctly. All right, and then next we're going to be looking at our sinking fund. So I am going to try and break it down just a little bit. So entertainment started off at $182.02. Out of the savings challenges, $63 went to that account. So it's now at $245. The remainder, which was $240, was going to car insurance. Ooh, and I think I put $250. We're gonna have to fix that. Well, let me make sure. 303 minus 63 equals 240. But on that paper, 240 plus 58.16 is 298. Okay, the money might be off just a little bit, and I'll fix it later on, but I will save y'all the drama here. So car insurance got $50. I mean, not $50, $240, which ended up putting us at $298.16. Nothing went to car maintenance, but we took out $73.75, so now it is at $17.03. $90.01 remains the same for pet. Health remains the same at $10. Home maintenance remains the same at $258.99. Subscriptions, we took out that $70 for back to school, which leaves us at $17.70. $1,218, and taxes stayed the same at $81.42. I'm going to make sure I get this calculated and the right number is here. Nothing for additional debt. I didn't have any on budget. For rainy day, that's still the same at $190.21. Emergency fund, we took that $10.50, so we are now at $603.98. Future stayed the same at $80.94, and baby girl stayed the same at $99. So I will get those numbers corrected and then fix them off screen. But y'all, this was it. This was my spending for week 3. I am getting used to breaking down these numbers and stuff, but I think it helps me so much more to just see everything on a whole. What were the bills that came out? And then whenever I'm looking at my checking account and something seems off, I can just look through each thing and see, because I'm tracking my bills, but just differently, see what happened, you know, in my sinking funds and things like that, and go from there. And then if I haven't already, which I have not, and I don't even think I did a cheat sheet. Let me see, look on my cheat sheet. Goodness gracious, y'all, I be setting myself up for failure. I'm going to do September 4th, the 4th paycheck set up offline, because I did not get to look to see everything that's on here, and I don't want this video to be longer than it has to be. So thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.